Are we gonna talk about how John predicted the Logan Paul and Floyd Mayweather fight?
No, he didn't.
You trying to take credit away from me too? You know I'm a psychic?
You
Yes.
said Logan was gonna win. That was your prediction.
No, I didn't even know they were gonna fight.
I predicted the whole thing.
There were rumors about them fighting. For
I know,
over
but
a
I
year.
didn't.
It was no
think that,
rumors.
You didn't start the rumor, John.
No, I'm a prophet.
Don't credit this guy for.
I'm a prophet. I'm a prophet.
I ain't gonna lie. That podcast went up like 10,000 views. As
Did
soon
it
as
really?
Yeah, it did.
Is that I'm telling you, man, I'm a prophet. You know, if you ever in doubt, you don't know, just ask me. And I'm gonna tell you what's gonna happen.
Luckily for you, we don't do clips yet, because if we had clipped you and uploaded just that 10-minute segment of you just claiming that there's somehow Logan Paul was gonna win that fight, niggas be on your ass, nigga.
Niggas already on my ass.
You know, it'll be new people that we've never like.
So fresh
don't know
niggas-
anything about boxing.
It'll be fresh niggas on my ass.
Yes,
But we don't really like. You
don't know about boxing?
Is like we're casual. I just watch it casually. Like I watch.
I don't
fights
watch it at all.
If I'm free on the weekend, bro.
If I'm at Buffalo Wild Wings, it is on.
nigga. Even if you're casual, no one's gonna say T Jazz is beating LeBron James. It's not saying that.
Nobody would say that
that's
though.
true.
It's T Jazz.
I saw Jake Paul getting beef with Cormier in the fight yesterday. Because Cormier pulled up to him.
That's like saying Tanner Fox is gonna beat LeBron James.
And then there's some people in the comments saying that Daniel would lose to Jake.
Who?
Fight. Daniel Cormier.
Who is that?
He's like that really fat dude. He lost his most recent fight. He's a commentator now in the UFC.
Oh, so he lost and became
I
a
wouldn't say he's
commentator?
really fat. He's strong as shit, but he just like he's a big.
He's
guy.
one of them big guys.
Yeah, he's a big guy.
Bulky.
He's a big guy.
He's
And he
big
pulled
bone.
up to Jake Paul, and somebody recorded the altercation. It was on Twitter. I just seen it.
Dang.
Highly entertaining to watch Jake Paul like in fear. I'm not gonna lie to you. Paul brothers kind of have been like, they have been like doing their thing though.
They have. I'm saying like,
Oh yeah, for sure.
You can't even sit here and hate on that. They've been doing their
You can't hate
thing.
on them. Like they really living that life. They got a boxing ring in their crib.
For sure.
That's like saying if I had a stable in my backyard, you want to
Stable
race
or what?
horses.
Oh, I thought you
Would you want
to?
to? Would you want to
Pieces.
race? Like you know what I'm saying? Like, would you race me? Would you horseback race me?
Probably not.
You would have to have a.
Not necessarily though, because just playing people with basketball courts in their homes, that's garbage though.
No. Not basketball courts. They may have a rim and a driveway.
Oh, like not a full
But
court.
a full court.
Oh, a full court would be
A full
NBA
court.
player
That,
do
yeah, that means
yeah.
you
If
hoop for
build
real.
a full court and you're still trash at basketball, that's so pointless. You just do that just to say you can have it.
I saw Scottie Pippen's home tour on YouTube. This guy at his bedroom has a window into
Yeah.
a full court in his house, all indoor.
Oh, I seen that.
It's
And then
magnificent.
he rolls over, just moves the blinds to a window, and it's a window inside. It's crazy.
Yeah, but
That's
it has to
crazy.
be like exclusively him playing. Because if I was in my room and anybody else was playing, making noise, I'd be frustrated.
Oh well, first of all,
I mean, it is his house, and his ex-wife did fuck with Future, so she's not home.
that would be wild
Is that true?
if
Yeah, his
that's why the
ex-wife.
Future was down
Well,
there
they was
playing ball.
that's why they was together. They was fucking
Nigga,
Future
imagine if Future was down there playing ball, no cap.
Just
Future.
putting up air balls.
Yeah.
shooting. Yo,
He's like,
Scotty.
I'm not gonna disrespect Scotty because his son just passed away. I'm not gonna disrespect him.
That
Oh, he
ass?
did?
Yeah, he did. I'm not gonna disrespect Scotty.
Oh, I didn't know.
I'm about to say something wild too. But I'm not.
Yeah,
gonna
don't do
disrespect
that.
They don't do that. R.I.P. Scotty's son. I didn't even know.
Yeah,
What
me
happened to
neither.
him?
I'm not 100% sure, but I do know he passed away at 33.
33. I thought he was. Wait, I thought he had a son that was playing basketball. He has a younger son.
His older son.
Oh, okay. I didn't hear about him.
Which is his jersey number?
Dang.
word.
33 is on Scottie Pippen's jersey number.
Wait a minute. Nah, I can't say that.
Yeah, because
Cause you was like,
Wait a
it's,
minute.
it's too many coincidences. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if it's conspiracy theories, but
it's
his son died at 33. That's his jersey number. He got a younger son that's probably trying to go to the league. And
Well, the first son didn't try to go to the league. I don't think so.
I know that's why he got. You know,
okay. Let's get y'all take on this since it's been going viral on Twitter now. Chad Ochocinco.
Oh, I
Right?
seen that.
Now he won't put out this post. I don't think we're gonna react to it on playback, so it doesn't really matter.
Okay.
It was just a tweet, but he put out a tweet basically
Are
showing.
you going to intro the podcast? Nigga, it's your turn.
Oh,
Yeah, let me introduce
Oh.
this topic real
Wow,
quick.
you not going to intro the...
Let me.
My bad, yo. My bad, podcast people. My bad. I'm
Lo,
sorry.
I didn't know
Go
you
ahead.
had freckles on your feet.
I have freckles on my feet.
I can't see them because you got socks on.
Lo, you were a disaster, bro.
I got you.
You shut up 20 minutes late with the wrong socks. Come on, man.
Wait, what the hell?
Like one is extra baggy, bro. You got baggy socks on.
Wait, what's on the bottom of your foot?
You got the polka dots on the bottom. You don't tell me he has the polka dots.
It's
holes.
It's thinning out on that side.
Oh,
To the
okay.
point where it's a hole.
Yeah, when we was in Miami, we was playing football. My socks did that immediately in the sand.
For real?
Yeah, immediately just got ran through, just holes everywhere.
Damn, that's
Yeah.
tough.
You was playing with socks on the beach?
Yeah, I was.
Yeah, get your toes on the sand, get that good grippage.
Yeah, but like it
Get
wasn't
that good
like
grippage.
there was parts of the beach where there was like objects in the sand, so I ain't want to like step on something with no protection.
That's the worst.
I mean, I think a sock is not gonna do too
I was
much.
gonna say, I thought the socks ain't really. It's
not
not
really
really
do too
giving a
much.
lot
It depends
of
on-
resistance.
It depends on the length of the object. If the object is just like a small piece like that, then the
Like a
sock
shell.
Yeah, like
That's going through a
A
sock.
sock is gonna catch all of that small stuff.
It's not gonna catch
Not
a shell.
not a shell. I'm saying something small.
It's gonna
bro.
catch
Oh, no, that's
sand.
what I was just asking. He's like, was it shells out
Yeah,
there?
like and like just like small stuff like if there's a bottle cap on the floor, it'll like brace you for the impact of the bottle
You
cap.
be the biggest dickhead of all time. You open something on the beach
Just
and just
throw
throw
it.
it in the sand. You're the biggest dickhead of all time.
I mean,
knowing niggas walking around barefoot.
Don't even say that
Don't
because
give a fuck.
if you drinking a Corona by the beach shore,
I don't do that.
I don't give a fuck what you're drinking.
and then
where
the
you're
trash
drinking.
can is all the way by the
No,
entrance.
there was trash cans every 12 feet.
But I mean, like if the
Here go John. John's like I did that. So let me go and defend my
huh?
actions.
No.
John, you
I-
saw all the trash cans. It was every 12 feet. It was in single file line, man. It was hard to miss.
Yeah, that you couldn't miss it. But say we was by the water though, by where the Pelicans
You
were.
had to walk.
You're
You had to
still a
walk 20
dickhead.
seconds to the trash
You're
can.
still a dickhead, bro.
You are in 20-second proximity to the nearest trash can.
So what
bro.
Chad Ochocinco do?
Okay, so he posted
gonna
this.
say nothing to
He
the
posted this text chat with his daughter. Basically, his daughter was like, "Yo, let me know next time you go to I forgot what city it was. Go to this city because I want to get some shoes. I'm gonna come with you." And then he was like, "Whoa, when I was your age, like I had to work for these shoes.
Yeah.
So like I had a full-time job
While
I was
maintaining a 2.2
I was a
GPA.
star athlete while maintaining a 2.2 GPA."
2.2.
So then he posted this screenshot, and I kind of get the message to a certain extent. Like he wants his daughter to have like good,
That don't make
hardworking
no sense,
qualities.
like-
yeah.
But she was telling him like, I have track practice and school. Like, you want me to get a job on top of that?
But he's the one that wore the fake jewelry because he said he's already rich. Is that him or that was somebody? I think that's
There's
him.
plenty of people who said that. Are like,
No, but I think he went on
said
an
that
interview and
before.
said that. He said he wear fake jewelry because
He-
you know he's rich. So
I don't
you would've tried.
know, but that's very common. P Diddy's openly admitted it too.
He did too.
Yep, P Diddy's openly admitted. Why am I wearing real jewelry when everyone knows I have money?
yeah, there's no point of that.
I could see if it was a
there's
car or
literally
something.
literally no point of it.
Like if she said, "Oh, Daddy Ochocinco, I need a house." Then I'm like, "You work for your house, but a pair of Yeezys, $200."
I think the reason he went off
I
like
don't think
that.
that's the point though.
I think the reason he went off like that was because she said she wanted shoes, multiple one,
Yeah,
and two, she's like, I'm coming with you.
yeah.
I don't think she.
That's her dad.
I
Make
get
it
it.
sound like
I get
this
it. But
is
she
like
just
a
made a
pimp.
whole lot of assumptions off the rip.
I mean, I don't know their
Over
relationship
some
though.
shoes. Now, personally, I thought it was fascinating, but Twitter's overwhelming response was, first of all, they were mocking him for having a 2.2 GPA.
Yeah, like throwing that out there.
Because that's
like,
not nothing you should ever bring up. Like, you had to maintain that. The 2.2 GPA maintains
I'm
itself.
not buying Yeezys with a 2.2.
Not really. I had I barely passed high school with a 2.0 GPA, no cap. So
Niggas going to school fresh as hell in Yeezys while maintaining a 2.2. Like, you don't need Yeezys.
also he said 2.2, alluding as if like her GPA might be lower than that.
No, it's probably a lot higher than that. But
A
the
lot higher?
I don't. It can't be as low as 2.2 though. So, come on.
Mine's was.
I mean, she's toting a 1.7.
Stop bringing you up, bro.
my GPA was low, dog.
No, but
It
the
was
rest
low?
of the response
Yeah, it was
was
low.
like, you should want better for your children. You
Yeah.
can go through all of that so that they have to go through the same struggles that you went through. So I
May-
kind of wanted to get y'all take on that.
Or maybe he's thinking outside the box. Maybe he said that, right? Now, hear me out. Hear me out. Move your hair from your ears. Hear me out. Here we go. So, basically, what I'm saying is, what if he did that, right? So it can go viral and Kanye can see it and send her a shipment for free. And he don't even have to pay for it. And he gets the exclusive ones because Kanye's like, dang, don't do your kid like that. I got you, Ochocinco, little junior girl, or whatever her name is. Little Ochocinco Aya.
I can't even look at you because this fucking starburst light is in
But
your
you
way.
think about it. Think about it now. If you seen that, say you had Agent Zero merch, right? And I said, man, I'm not buying my kid that. You gonna go to Best
Comparing
Buy.
Agent-
he
and
didn't
work.
say he was gonna not buy her that. He just said you had to work for it.
That's basically saying I'm not buying it.
No, it's not. It's not. That's not what that means.
He said she had to get a job. That's what
He did
what
try
it-
to get
No,
a job.
he said he had to get
So
a job.
if you saying I'm
He
not
said
going,
he didn't allude to her having to get
No,
a job.
I'm pretty sure he did.
that's what he
actually, in that
means.
post.
If he's not, if you
pretty
got to
sure he
work
did.
for it and I'm not getting it for you, you're buying it.
No, work out. When I was growing up, working for it just meant like I had to just may have done certain things extra around the house or just had bring back.
That's some type of work.
Bring back good.
So that means I'm paying you.
I'm thinking like a 9 to 5 job, or like me going to like Chick-fil-A up the street or working. Like
I wouldn't be surprised if he meant that.
Yeah, me too, actually.
Oh, but even okay, to answer the question, I think people. It's hard for me to say that people should mind their business when a nigga posted that shit. So there's that.
I'm gonna ask my mom for Yeezy and see if Kanye fuck with me.
The thing is, I gotta go see the tweet. I hope it's still up.
Yeah,
it is.
Okay,
hey, I'm subtweeted though, so they can see it.
Because honestly, I don't
subtweet it so they see it, and then like fuck with me, and like retweet it, and then they don't go viral like on Say Cheese or something. Or, you know what I'm saying? You may get a double back, and they gonna see it. I'm like, dang, the John family is not dripping in Yeezys. Kanye, pull up in a tank and drop off the package. Take a picture. You know what I'm saying? I go in the studio. You can sign me. I can make a couple more tracks than designer. You know what I'm saying? He put his money behind me. The John.
Ain't nobody putting money behind that nigga right now.
Behind John, yeah, that's a brand right there. I can make some good music.
You thought you meant designer, the artist.
Oh nah.
Oh, that's what I thought you meant. Ain't nobody.
He's trending for catching quarters, $5 worth of quarters off his elbow.
I don't remember that.
Poolside. Yeah, that's what he's trending for right now. Not a song.
He's trending right now?
Yeah, for just catching $5 worth of quarters from his elbow, like putting like this, and like letting it fall and catching it. Yep. Not Billboard. Just catching $5 worth of quarters off his elbow. Talent, man.
Maybe he needs to make more songs
Talent,
about
man.
cartoon
He need an advance for that one. Oh, and Blueface is trending too.
Oh my God.
With R. Kelly.
Wait. Don't say that.
You seen that?
Okay, so she said, let me know when you go to Token Miami to get some more shoes.
Oh,
I'm gonna come with you because I want to get these Yeezys that they have. You said you were getting a job. I worked at. Okay, so she said
Yeezys. That's in one pair.
No. But she said that he said that she said you were getting a job. I worked at McDonald's by Edison, and to attain extra stuff that I wanted in high school. So. If she said that she's getting a job, then yeah.
Can you imagine like you're texting your dad that's an NFL player and he just posts the messages online?
That'd be wild.
I just expose you like that.
To answer your question,
that's crazy.
You should already know how I feel about it.
Like, Lo, if you was my dad,
how you feel about it?
Nigga, I'm not getting for what?
You not buying your kids shoes?
Why does it have to be Yeezys?
Why
does it have to be Yeezys?
I mean, if you wanted an Xbox for your birthday and I just got you an Atari, why I got to be an Xbox? That's what you want. You can't give me what I want.
But Yeezys is just shoes that not only will go out of style, but you're gonna want more.
But that's what she wants, though.
So that's
but what is she doing though? But what is she doing to get something that is considered extra? It is considered extra.
He don't have to pay retail. He could just pay the resale.
It doesn't matter.
You don't have to pay resale.
That defeats the purpose of a parent. There needs to be an understanding.
If you come home,
you need to earn.
If you're
that.
my dad and you come home with 15 pair of exclusive shoes, I just asked for a pair of Yeezys.
He earned it. That's his check. He worked hard to earn that,
and he made me. He should have kept his.
Yeah, and he
should have kept me in his nuts if he want to buy me Yeezys.
No, as a parent, the only thing I have to do is just give you. The only thing as a parent, the only thing I have to do is just give you what is necessary.
That's necessary.
No, it's not. Wanting a pair of Yeezys is not a necessity. Just get shoes. You get regular shoes.
Yeezys are a necessity, John.
They're not.
Huh? I'm just saying. What I'm saying is, if
nothing.
I'm gonna look fly and do all this stuff, I'm gonna make sure my kids look fly. My friends are a reflection of me. How I'm gonna walk in a party fresh and my kid has Shaq's FUBU jeans on and Sean John sweater.
But they're a child.
Huh?
Why are you putting expectations of a made man on a child?
That's my child. That's my mini me.
Oh, that's retarded. I'm to be honest with you, I think it is dumb as fuck that people give their kids like new Jordans and they're like 2 years old. I'm like, that's
different. That's different because they don't know what it is. But once you get to the point where you know where it is,
that's even worse.
Here's what I think. I think that like I'd be like tragically like just I would have to disown the child. I think if they didn't know how to work for anything because it'd just be such in stark contrast to like what I'm all about.
Exactly.
But also you can give her shoes, but like it's because she just did great in her track competition.
Exactly.
Or like as a result of something she did.
Exactly.
Not just because.
Yeah, that's what it sounded like. She said, "You're going to Miami, so let me know so I can come with you so I can get so you."
But
can get
you don't know
shoes.
the content of the like. She just talking.
Really don't.
She just talking as a dad to daughter. Like, yo, hey dad, I know you're going to Miami this week. I know you went last week and bought a bunch of shoes. Can you just get me these? Yeah, son. Nope. You got to get you a 9 to 5 at churches, and earn you them shoes. And by the
Nah,
time,
but it's about keeping them in check though. At the end of the day, my parents never got me shit unless like I did something. Like when I got my report card back, I got excited because I knew they would buy me like a PSP game if I did great.
Exactly.
So it's like I never felt like I was just given the shit. I always felt like I had to earn them. And then my brother was dumb, so he would go to school and get bad grades. I'm like, why does he get it? He got a C. I got a B. I need two games. But like that's besides the point. It's a matter of like trying to like earn the thing. When you're just giving shit, and you don't have to earn them.
If you were a star athlete, you say you play basketball, you're a star athlete.
And she said she's a track player.
Yeah. If my daughter is doing good in track and she's like working hard, she's doing her workout, she's waking up at 6 o'clock, I'm gonna treat her right because she's doing everything she got to do.
I'm agreeing with you on that.
Yeah,
I'm saying we all agree. I have a hard time believing that he has never done that. But to just call me or text me to say, "Hey, you going to Miami? Let me know because I want these shoes." Nigga, who know, nigga?
It don't sound like she was being a spoiled brat, a dramatic like dad.
I'm not
you better
saying-
buy me this.
I don't think so.
She was
I'm
being
not
like
saying
she
that
just asked the question like, say you going to the mall, hey, can you bring back some pretzels? No, you gotta earn them pretzels. You can't get any. It's the same thing.
No, it's not. Bring
All she said, you're going somewhere.
$5 pretzels and $300 shoes are two different things.
$250.
Oh God!
You put a little extra on it. It's okay though.
Little extra is taxes, nigga. That's what little extra is.
But
that's what that is.
But it's basically I don't think she was like being spoiled about it. Like, you got some kids that are just doing like or put their dad on.
She was getting spoiled about it, bro. It's just
then the flip side is this. Okay, then you have the other comparison, which is I made it, so now I'm gonna just spoil my kids. Or I'm gonna just do whatever my kids want because I got the money. And like you said, how can I not? If I look fly, how can my kids not look fly? Then they grow up in the world just with this complex of everything is old to them.
I'm gonna teach my son how to make money though. I'm gonna give him all the knowledge I have and put him in the best position
if
to
he doesn't
do it.
have to make money, he's not gonna be motivated to make money. You know what I'm saying?
It depends which way you're making money. Like when you already have money, it's different ways to make money. It's different ways to work hard. Like you'll see different routes. Like your position you're in now for your son, the stuff you know, now you can teach your son how to make money without doing a harder route, or you can find more innovative
100%.
ways.
That's
You know what I'm saying?
knowledge, though. That's knowledge. That's
exactly. I'm still gonna give my kid knowledge. It don't mean he has to work at McDonald's to get money.
That's a different conversation though.
You're talking about
It's about like first of all, if you work a horrible job, then you'll appreciate a good job. You know what I'm saying?
But I work my ass off so my kids wouldn't have to do that.
Yeah, I don't think I would ever make my kids work.
Like, why would I make my kids do something I didn't want to do
around the house? If anything,
exactly. I'll make them learn like habits as a kid, like take the trash out, learn responsibilities. But
she said she's getting a job. That's what he said that she said. You said that you were getting a job. That's what she said, right? So at that point, there should not be a conversation of anything of.
But even if you had a job, your parents still did stuff for you. It's not when you got a job, you were just on your own, just living at the crib.
More or less, yeah, I was, nigga.
So once you turned 16 and got a job, you paid for everything.
I got a job when I was 18.
Exactly.
Literally.
How old is she?
But it sounds like she's in high school.
She's young.
Yeah, it sounds like she might be.
So she got you know what I'm saying? Like,
but we don't. Hold on. Here's the thing. Growing up for me, I remember my parents never really bought too much shit. Like they would buy a bunch of games for me, and then they would wait till I did something to earn them to give them to me. So like I got tired of doing that after a while. So I was like, what can I do? Like I was 16.
Exactly.
The only job I could really get was like the people that pull like weeds out the grass.
True.
Or a paper route. So I just signed up to be a paper route person. They finesse the soul out of you. You put in like 10 hours and they pay you $30.
Well, you don't want to work. You found other ways to make money.
Some slave rates right there. But my mom actually called them and canceled it after I set it up myself. Because Mom, I want to buy some games. If you're not going to help me buy some games, then I'm going to go out and buy some games. That's just how I thought about things. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like it'd be worse if I just thought like I was owed shit. I always felt like
no. I don't think I'm old, but it's
I'm
like
gonna find a way to get him. If you're not gonna give it to me, I'm gonna get him.
Comes across like she's feel like she just owed.
It's a couple of things that we don't know. We don't know how much time she asked her dad for stuff. Maybe the first time in a month or 2 months. And
but he wouldn't come with that response if it was the one in the blue moon. He would not come with that response if that what it was. And apparently they've already had the conversation because he alluded to a previous conversation of her getting a job.
So okay, so let's go from there to here. I saw Jackie Chan say something on Instagram a couple weeks ago where he basically said when he's about to pass away, he's gonna donate all his money to charity.
His son not getting nothing.
Same thing too.
And he said if his son or his kids want money, then they're gonna have to earn it the same way he earned it, but it's just not gonna be given to them. So
that's even worse than what Chad's doing, in my opinion.
I think money wise, I think that
That's
is
worse.
I
Because
think that's
Jackie
an
Chan got a
extreme.
lot of money. I'm not saying leave everything with him. You could leave some for his state and leave him like a investment fund to get him started. And if he blows that money, shame on him. But as a parent, I'm gonna give you the resources
It's
to
an investment fund, man. He
You know
can't
what I'm
touch it.
No, I mean like if I had my money, I'll donate. Say I donate 95% to charity.
Yeah.
And then the 5% you could keep.
That's what Bill Gates is doing.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm leaving you 5%. It's still a lot of money. I'm not gonna leave you everything so you just have a free ride, but I'm gonna leave you 5%. And if you listen as you grew up with me, you use that money and make it.
Bro,
like you got a head start, basically.
What I think I would do, because I kind of like Jackie Chan's thinking. I'm not gonna cap, but I wouldn't want them to start at zero neither.
Yeah,
That's
that's
awful.
zero is crazy.
I
You know
would
what I'm
want them
saying?
to at least have a shot. Like if they want a
Exactly.
business, like at least have a shot to.
If you blow all that money, that's shame on you.
But really, the money is not the value. If you're Jackie Chan, it would be his connections. He's been in the movie industry forever
exactly.
in entertainment. So the connections you'd make just from Jackie Chan being your father is way more valuable than $250,000 he can give you for a business
True,
project.
but money backs up and helps you start stuff. So your name can get you in the door, but you still gonna have to do stuff for yourself. Your name not gonna just do everything.
But I think what he's saying is that's the value of it, that you would have to understand that if you truly want it, the only way to get money is if for you to go out and then start from rock bottom. Now, you're not completely starting from rock bottom because my name is attached to you since you're my son, and so doors are going to be open there. But you understanding how valuable that door is because you don't have any money or that
I don't
opportunity.
know. What does he do now? What's his son do now? I never heard of him before.
I don't know what he
I
does.
don't know.
either.
Son either, but
It's also a matter of like you're doing your kids a favor when you don't isolate them from everybody. If I give my kids everything, then they're not gonna be able to relate to the average person. They're gonna get on Twitter and like, you know, when you scroll through like Daquan or one of these meme pages, and you're like, how does this stuff that I only thought applied to me apply to like millions of people around the world? They're not gonna have those relatable experiences because they just lived a completely different, more luxurious life. So it's like you kind of taking that away from them too. They're not gonna be sitting there watching the same shows as other people. They're not gonna be sitting there eating the same food.
They're doing different stuff. It is like they're around people that we admire, or like it's not weird for P. Diddy to stop by and like, yo, what's going on? Ask for advice and get that type of knowledge. So your mindset is programmed different than the average person. Like the average person that doesn't have that type of contact is like Googling stuff, watching videos, listening to interviews of P. Diddy, trying to hear to get that thing. But you have a personal on-call kind of relationship. Your mindset and how you see stuff is differently. So if you already have a boost, so say I already have money left over, I can use that money and reinvest it because I already been around this. Or I know, okay, I don't want to act, but I want to invest in the movie industry. I want to have my own production company. Yeah. And they may have Jackie Chan Productions Company. Like I don't want to act, but I've been around film so long, being with my dad, I know how everything works. I can invest in that. And you know what I'm saying? But that costs money too. I mean, you start from rock bottom, you can have an idea and get a loan because your name is good, but why get a loan when you have, you know what I'm saying?
I get it.
I get what you're saying, but I think even with Jackie Chan or maybe
what he's doing is wild.
I don't
condone
to
that.
give all of the money. I
can see
agree.
3%, 5% of what he has, like a little bit. Like, I'm not giving you everything, but here's a little something to get you going.
I think what he's saying, and I think
I got made like $50 million last year. 3% of the money that he has in his account is a lot of money.
It's a lot of money.
I think what you saying, and correct me if I'm wrong, is that it's what you was referencing to earlier was just like how much time is spent researching and understanding the space and gaining the knowledge. Having that leg up entering your adulthood is valuable enough. And I'm not saying what's right or wrong, but I think that's the perception of what Jackie Chan is saying right now.
So you saying,
so he's just saying just off of knowledge alone and off of your last name, which is my last name, you should be able to get what you need to get. And if that's not enough, that means that you did something wrong, because you, even just off of knowledge and off of your last name alone, you had an advantage that many other people just don't have.
True.
And so I think that's where it's coming from. I still disagree because I
and their culture is different too. Jackie Chan, was he Asian
vastly.
or is it Japanese? Was he?
I mean, In my experience, because I grew up, he's Chinese.
What is
He's
Jackie
Chinese,
Chan?
bro.
Chinese. Okay.
He said Asian. Wait,
Or
or maybe Japanese.
I'm not gonna lie. Growing up though, we kind of used Asian to mean Chinese.
Yeah.
In
Or
where I grew
Oriental
up.
descent.
It just when you kind of like go into different communities, you just stop doing that. Like, yo, he's Asian. You just know he meant Chinese because if he was Indian or Sri Lankan, we just
Scorpion.
specify.
I think Scorpion.
I know.
Scorpion's Chinese and Sub-Zero is Japanese.
Scorpion's Chinese?
Or it's the other way. One of them is one. Because
Yeah,
in the
one is
movie Mortal
Chinese, one
Kombat,
is
they was
Japanese.
talking.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, one of them is Chinese, one is Japanese. That's why they don't get along.
Yeah, there's. I grew up.
horror movie. We'll get to that.
Oh, I didn't watch that yet.
It was
I-
a
wait, let's finish this first because
Yeah.
that was a horror movie. But
It wasn't horrible, but
stop, John.
it was like Justice League.
John.
It was like Justice League. It had
It's a
good.
horrible movie.
It had good special effects. Just the storyline was like, it could have been better. Or I'd rather it been longer and they'd
yeah, I
been
kind
more
of want to watch it,
detailed.
guys. So don't.
Yeah, I watched it. Well,
It's horrible.
I watched it one time for full, and the first time it watched me.
Every word you say is scaring me because it might be a spoiler next. I don't know.
No, I'm not gonna
It's
spoil it
horrible.
for
It's
you.
horrible. Just let you know.
I mean, horrible is not. If it's, that's not. That should be a
It's
spoiler
3.5
alert.
out of 10.
The what?
3.5 out of 10.
Damn.
Not gonna lie, I watched that Kong versus Godzilla thing.
How you feel about that?
I fell right to sleep. It was technically at a drive-in
Eh.
movie. So
That
I
movie
fell
is
asleep
aight.
and I woke up at the end, bro.
HBO haven't been hitting on nothing lately. HBO they ain't hitting on nothing lately. They do
They're
let
not
the movie
hitting, but
open
they
up.
do got the movies though.
They got movies,
They
but
got the movies.
like the effect, the production
They
of the
got
movies be
Boondocks.
great. Huh?
HBO Max has Boondocks?
Yeah.
Explicit?
Oh, they do have Boondocks.
Oh, fuck.
I ain't
I'm
gonna
on
lie,
there.
I ain't
I'm
gonna
on
lie.
there.
We watched it, and I was like, why am I looking at Granddad's dick right now? On the first episode, it's Granddad's dick is there. I'm like, nigga, what the fuck is this?
Yo, I'm on there. I've been waiting for a really good reason to get HBO Max, and
Yeah, I
I've been
have
just I'm not getting Hulu because Hulu censors on Boondocks. So I'm like, I don't want that.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
it's uncensored. But what were we talking about? Jackie Chan? Yeah.
I just all right. To answer the question, I personally feel like, and even with the Chad Johnson thing, you need to instill some type of gratitude of hard work and build that work ethic. And if you don't, then it could very much so like harm the process and the growth of your child. And I think when you live a lifestyle like Ochocinco or Chad Johnson, you have to be very careful with that because you are in a situation where you have a very, very luxurious lifestyle. You can live a very luxurious lifestyle, but you still want to instill those principles, but it may be a bit more difficult because of the amount of money you have.
I feel like the way you do that is based on income too. Like you remember you said you do something good, you'll get like something, but that's basically an income. Like your parents weren't P. Diddy, so it's like say you're making that type of money, like a gift to them may be different from an average gift. Like you know what I'm saying, 6 pair of Yeezys. That's Christmas for somebody, but that could just be a normal gift.
But that can still be dangerous too, though, because
most time they don't even pay for nothing either. That's a lot of stuff when you plug in.
But it's not really about paying. It's about the perception in that lifestyle that you are now allowing them to believe is just like normalizing that lifestyle.
So I got to get a job while living in $1 million mansion. Like you telling me I can't get
first of all,
Yeezys, but
that's what he said.
my room
she
is bigger
said.
than the average adults.
I'm gonna tell you right now, if I become a millionaire, my son, you gonna have to have a job at 18.
If
Like, you gonna sit in the foyer of your mansion.
my net worth dropped last year, so
you gonna have a conversation with your son
So you're
in
not
the
a
movie?
millionaire anymore?
yeah, I'm at 900,000.
Oh dang!
And I'm being so serious. At 18, my son will get a job. He's gonna get a job. There's just no way around
But
it.
why don't you just like train him and coach him so he can start his own stuff and be a CEO like you?
I'm not saying I'm never going to give him the knowledge. I'm not.
Then
I'm not
by
saying,
18, by 18 he should be
lacking
a mogul. He should know what he want to do with his life.
knowledge. I don't know what's going to happen.
Nuh-uh.
No,
You should be at 18. I knew what I wanted to do or
Yeah,
the
but
area
that's
I wanted to
because
be.
You are a
in.
very rare exception.
Yes.
'Cause in
But
most
I'm gonna
18
teach my
years
son that early that I know what I know
old,
now.
teach him.
You can't teach
him.
You have
what
to let him.
What the fuck?
You just have to let him try shit, and then he'll figure out what he wants. But that's
But I'm saying like you'll cultivate your son, you'll groom him, give him knowledge that you know what I'm saying. You know your parents give you
But
advice.
you can give him knowledge on things that he might not want to do though.
I'm gonna trick my child. I'm just gonna place a lot of basketballs in his life.
No,
Like,
my son don't
wow,
have to play
is that
sports.
a basketball? Just pick it up. I don't know. Like
He don't
shoot it.
have to play
See how
sports,
that
but I want to
goes.
teach him how to make money and like
He gonna make
how
the
to
NBA, man.
like how to move around the world like early on. So like you know what I'm saying. Like, he's 13. He kind of has that mindset. Like okay, I want to. How do
You
I
know who
make
did a
more
great
money?
job with all this? LeVar Ball. His kids
Exactly.
wake up every morning to practice. You know what I'm saying? All of them made in the NBA. 2 of them stuck. And 2 of them are actually pretty. Well, one of them has potential to be incredible.
Incredible.
And the other one's gonna be Oh man, my hair is so tangled right now. It's unbelievable.
That's it.
Yeah, let's not talk about
The other
it.
one's gonna be what? Let me hear what you about to say about.
Lonzo, like he's gonna be a good starter. I think,
Okay.
like a good quality starter in the NBA. And LaMelo has a chance to be something magnificent. Hopefully, he could create that. And Lonzo, I mean LiAngelo, you know what I'm saying? He could ball out in the Turkish league.
He could just work on the merch.
No, he could play professionally in a league somewhere. It's just not the NBA.
But I agree though. He should. I think LaMelo he could be active behind the scenes. Everybody doesn't have to be a
You
basketball.
mean
He's a basketball player.
Jello.
You don't want to do. You don't go from doing basketball to doing merch.
I mean, not merch, but he can be.
It has to be merch,
He can
but-
be over the brand, big baller
Yeah,
brand.
there's plenty
He
of
could be a
people
CEO and be
who
like.
had to realize that that's not who they are.
Yeah.
And they had to.
That don't mean he could
readjust.
give us basketball dream. He could do like camps and programs.
exactly.
He can still play basketball,
I guess
charity events and all that. But then he
And
got to
especially
realize.
if they want to really build that ball brand, then there
And-
does need to be somebody
But there,
behind the scenes.
there's an example. Like they grew up in a very large home.
Agreed.
They grew up privileged compared to most people,
Right.
but they still have a lot of hardworking qualities.
That's based
So-
on the parents. I mean, you can
really
give them
is, yeah,
you can
it
give
is.
them a lifestyle and make them work too. Like, okay, son, we gonna work every day. So I'm gonna give you what you want, but you got to earn it. You got to work. Like, if this
That's
what you
all
want
we
to do,
saying. That's all we saying. All we saying they just work. In that
But-
conversation, it didn't sound like.
so you got to run track and get a job to buy your own shoes, and you want me
if
to
that's
work.
what she said. I mean, so serious. I highly.
I'm going
doubt.
based off the details we have now.
And I could be wrong. I don't think that fucking Lonzo, LaMelo, and them were walking around with fucking $300 pair of Jordans.
Huh?
They probably were, dog.
I
were.
don't think they were.
Are you stupid?
I don't.
You
think
don't got
they were.
Instagram. That's why you're
I
stuck
don't-
on.
But you wait. Let's be clear. I'm not talking about the fucking boosters giving them Jordans.
No, I'm talking about as kids. They had that stuff too.
Where I had to see it.
Just look at the baby pictures. They was dripped out. They had their stuff. They had basic basketball apparel. You know what I'm saying? Nice pair of shoes, basketball.
$300 pair of Jordans is not basic.
But
That's
300, all Jordans are not $300 though. Those are just limited special. Like Jordans are normally range for like 120, 160. But I mean, like if that's what you like, that's the style of a hooper. You go to AAU, that's like your Pokemon cards. Your socks, your shoes, the different Nike bags you have, Adidas bag. But once you get good enough, you start getting sent that too, and then you pay for stuff that you
The
want.
brand send you that shit.
Yeah,
Yeah, they sing you.
they send you care packages of shoes. Like you don't like think about Mikey. Based off his background story, he said he wasn't really having that, but now he's having it.
The first picture I see of them as kids is all three of them wearing just generic blue shirts, nigga. I'm gonna find some
I
more.
mean, you're not gonna have Burberry on at 6. I don't think his
Nigga,
dad.
it's not even Nike. It's not Nike. It's not Adidas.
But you gotta think about it, his dad wasn't wearing that either. It wasn't like his dad was super
But
fresh.
that's what that's the point. And the reason,
Yeah,
you know,
so
and you know why I say the Jordan. The reason why I don't
So
think
your
they're
kids gonna
rocking
dress
that,
like you, Lo.
You know why? You know why I don't think that? It's
What?
because there's no way LeVar Ball would instill to them to make sure that they had their own shoe brand entering the league, but then still buy them Jordans growing up. To me, that would not make any sense. But I could be wrong. But there's no way that a man that would instill that type of ownership value to them before they even enter the league and before they even had millions of dollars would then just spend a whole bunch of money on another man's brand.
But think about it like this.
That's the big
but
reason why I say
LeVar Ball is totally different. Like he's genius.
that was
The
the
people think he's
conversation
crazy.
that we had though.
That's really what at the end of the day.
He's
I don't mind spoiling my kids. In the
But he
future.
worked a way where
But
he
they would
wasn't
need
buying
to-
brands. He
yeah.
made a brand.
Yeah,
and he used his kids
He needs
to
to drop
market
a
that
book.
brand.
Really.
Yeah,
he needs to
because
I'm
drop a
looking.
book.
They've been wearing team ball shirts since.
But
they
that's
were
based
young.
off his marketing. His dad knew that his
But
kids were gonna be
that's
special.
the reason why I'm saying I don't think that he was buying them Jordans. That's the
But
reason. why.
that's a different case though. He didn't
That's
buy
what
them,
we brought up. That's what
but
we
he
brought
didn't buy them Jordans because he in his plan his end result was to make the brand through his kids. So he marketed that big baller brand through his kids to make their legacy. You know what I'm saying? Like most parents are not thinking about, okay, my son go to NBA, so I'm gonna make a brand through him as a kid. He's gonna wear it through high school. He's gonna wear his own shoe and like nobody's doing that. Even LeBron's sons don't have his own shoe, the Bronny Sixes, and he playing AAU in them. You know what I'm saying?
They need to.
Let's talk about Blueface
In the bunk beds,
having 18 girlfriends in his house.
and they all stand on bunk beds.
This is a video
In
that-
one
I ain't
room.
gonna lie, women gotta have better respect for themselves. Some women, because that's ridiculous.
So there's this video that blew up. I think it was on Blueface's IG story because that's
saw
usually
that.
where it should come out. Blueface was just IG storing around his house, showing the girls. There was like 4 deep in every room. There was 4 girls just bunk bedded up, and he was asking them like, "Hey, we're getting tatted today. All my girls are getting tatted." And he would point the camera on them and say, "Where are you getting tatted?" and they would point to the area they were getting tatted. Some of them felt like a little embarrassed and
He
walked
was
away
getting.
from the
He
camera.
said, "You getting me tatted on you, right?"
Yeah, he's getting they're
That's
getting Blueface
wild.
tatted on them.
That's wild.
And at the end of it, he was like, "You getting tatted or you go home," something like that. Anyway, the shit blew up because the whole house was messy. The girls were just like, he just had 20 plus girls in the house, just about all getting ready to get tatted, Blueface on them.
That's like a cult.
Yeah, that's literally
what a lot
what
of
that
people
is.
said. Actually, a lot of people said it feels like a cult.
I don't know, but it's like the crazy thing is he's not he's not forcing them to do nothing. It's not like he's telling them what to do. They're just doing that.
Oh, that's a slippery slope.
I mean,
As far as
Technically speaking, you're right, but it's a very slippery.
it's like they want to do that because they think it's gonna get them famous. Them living there, they think that's their ticket out, and they don't get famous. But in reality,
it's a slippery.
that's what the other girl got in a
John.
fight for. It was some white girl. She was pale, and she was like, "Yeah, that girl got mad, but we're all Blueface girlfriends." Like,
Yes, but I'm
It's
just
just
telling
delusional.
you, John. That's a slippery slope you on right now.
what you mean? That he's like not making them.
Technically speaking, yeah, he's not forcing them, but you still need to be aware of the role that you may play in that, though. That decision making of getting tattoos on their faces.
They all getting face tats.
I don't know any of them that got a face tat. I know one that got a neck tat and one got a hand tat. That's what I saw.
Yeah, the matching
Oh,
hand
my,
tat.
my bad. Oh, I meant to say Blueface face tattooing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
They getting his
like-
face on them.
he said y'all getting meat tattooed on y'all. So
I
I'm
just
gonna
But
figure it
sometimes
out.
I think he's trolling, and he just be saying stuff because
Well,
it goes
was it not-
viral,
was
and
it
they
not?
actually do that.
What is Blueface's IG? Let me see what type of tattoos he's wearing. Regardless, though, you still have to be aware of your power and
He
your.
wasn't trolling, bro. In the video, there was a girl getting tatted.
No,
Yeah,
I'm saying that.
he wasn't trolling.
Hold on, we're Blueface.
But you just gotta be careful because you have to understand. You just gotta understand your control in that situation. You gotta be very aware of that because even though yes, you're right, he's not saying if you don't do this, then I'm kicking you out of the house. But you do have to be aware of like what type of
He did say that.
responsibility you play.
He
Huh?
said that.
He said that?
Yep.
Oh,
He said
that's
what?
tough. Oh, never mind.
He said get tatted or go home.
Oh, okay. Well then, yeah, Blueface is wild in it.
Oh, you said get tatted or go home?
Said
Yeah,
that,
so
bro.
Then that's
Blueface-
their fault. That's their
No.
fault.
It's their fault still.
It's Blueface just wants
It's
a
both.
lot of-
It's both of their fault.
But they acting like Blueface is like Drake of music. Like, if
But even if it's
You know what I'm
Drake,
saying?
but no, let's be.
if I was a girl and it was Drake and he was like, I get Drake tat on my neck and he'll help me get signed.
John, watch out, bro.
John, you be very careful what you about to say now.
Huh? But you know what I'm saying? But like,
No, I don't know. what
Blueface
you're
is not a
saying.
bad
Actually,
artist. I like Blueface music. It's fun to bop too. You know what I'm saying? Bop. You know what I'm saying? I can shake my shorts like this. You know how they say? I can do that. Like I like his music and whatnot, but it's not like I just wouldn't get him tatted on me. You know what I'm saying?
Honestly, it's not about who Blueface is as an artist. It's about just the level of power and potential coercion you have in that situation, and you coercing people to say get a tattoo of
I
me.
think
or
it's
you
so
going home.
interesting how like everyone gets sensitive when it comes to like male and female power dynamics, but when it comes to business or personal life, people don't give a fuck at all.
You know what's crazy?
At all. People sign slave deals regularly in business, and people don't care. People
don't
feel
care.
freely sign them, and that's a business relationship that's dominated by like one group just had way more leverage.
They don't care.
And they saw opportunity, they took advantage of it. Like literally, you joke about it, but there's situations where people just take 98% of up and coming talents revenue,
Yep.
and that shit happens, and that's
But nobody doesn't
Yep.
say that.
I know.
But everyone know. But
I know.
You
Getting
know.
90, getting 98% taken from you.
But let's be clear though. But
I know.
But everyone
I know.
understands that the label is wrong in that situation.
Yeah.
Like, everybody knows
not
that.
everybody.
The label is dead
There's
wrong.
a good amount of people that say you
For
signed the
leaving their
contract,
artists with
you should've
Oh
done
2%.
no, I'm not saying. But what I'm saying is, it's responsibility on both parties. But no one is, absolving the record label for being greedy like that. Like we can all accept that.
Bro,
that
when
might
Megan
be
Thee
the
Stallion
reality.
came out saying she signed that bad deal, a lot of people were on Megan Thee Stallion side, even though she signed a deal with no leverage, and then now that she has leverage, she already signed. She's engaged.
I-
to this
I-
big
you know what's
deal.
crazy?
Both
She tried to
parties
get out,
have-
but it's like everyone wants to like. And Dave Chappelle did the same thing where
Mm-hmm.
he signed a deal with Comedy Central, and now that they licensed the stuff to go on Netflix, he didn't like the deal he signed. But it's like you signed with either you got bamboozled where you didn't know the leverage you had,
Yeah.
or you didn't have leverage. And either way, it's technically also part of your responsibility. So,
I'm not saying I agree.
so
I agree.
it's
I agree
like
both sides.
you are grown adults. Like at a certain point you start to wipe your own ass because that's your new responsibility, and then you have to walk home from school and not get kidnapped. That's a new responsibility.
Agreed.
Like you grow up in life and you have these added responsibilities, and it doesn't stop, it just keeps growing. But at a certain point, and as society we establish it's 16 or 18 depending on the state, but let's go with 18, that you should just be able to, you are now responsible for yourself, you could sign for yourself.
Agreed.
So
I agree with
you
that.
should not be on a bunk bed because
Like you at summer camp?
like and it's just luggage everywhere and clothes, and it's like Blueface just wants plenty of women. He wants the largest polygamous relationship ever, and it doesn't matter what leverage he has unless he's blackmailing you or doing something illegal or malicious. If he's just saying like, you want to be my girlfriend, and they see an opportunity in it and they sign to
they're
it,
trying to use him and he's using them.
I'm not saying they don't have responsibility because they certainly do.
It's a microorganism. It's what's the word?
Just be saying
What's the word when the
I don't know,
you just
John.
be saying big words and don't know.
No.
what they
I
mean
learned it.
at all.
It's when two
There
parasites.
needs to be a montage.
No.
A compilation of you using big words.
No. When two
Anything with 3 syllables or more, this nigga Chad just say it.
no, when
Nigga don't know what
when
the nigga
two
say.
parasites benefit off each other, it's what's it called?
mutually beneficial.
Yeah, when two parasites that both is benefiting both of them.
I just said it, John. Yeah, mutually beneficial.
No, not. It's a word for it though.
He talking about when 2 parasites are like.
I'm gonna find it.
feeding
I
off
learned it in English. I mean, biology.
He learned in
Cyclical?
English.
No,
John,
symbolism.
symbiotic.
Symbiotic.
Okay, what
Mutually
is
beneficial
the
also
I don't
applies.
know. I don't know.
Just-
Symbiotic is that.
two
Me neither. I just
Parasites.
sounded like
parasites
just sounded like what he was trying to say, dog.
benefit?
Yeah, you're right though, cause like I ain't gonna lie, y'all in Cali, there's other niggas who have money, so I don't understand why you on that man's dick. And then on top of that, it's like, nigga, we all know the niggas falling off. Like what are y'all doing right now, bro?
How you know that?
He's not falling off.
Hey, can I be honest with y'all?
What's that?
There was a top tier atrocious song I heard from Blueface recently.
Okay, so he's
But
falling off.
he has had a couple songs I was like, yo, this shit kind of go.
Yeah,
Blueface
they
is
bop. They
nowhere near
bop.
as big.
Bop.
This shit kind of go
Bop,
hard.
bop, bop, bop.
Blueface is nowhere near as big as he used to be. Not even close.
He just had big songs. He was never big.
Yeah, and like his
But
metaphors.
that's what I'm saying.
It was his metaphors. The floor is
No,
wet,
it
so I
was a
brought him
troll.
out.
It was a troll.
The floor is wet, so I brought him out.
It was
Put a hat
nothing
on
but
her. She
troll-
gave
it
me
was nothing
top.
but a trolling meme. That's all Blueface was.
The floor is wet, so I brought him out. She gave me head. I got her a
His
top.
lyrics are atrocious, but they're honestly kind of catchy. Let me find this one.
I
lyric
got
that
Skittles
was
from the candy
hilarious.
shop.
Did you figure out what that word was, John?
Oh, I'm looking now. What does the term mean?
And
When
like if
a
you there is definitely if you're a woman, you ever get to a point where you sleeping on a bunk bed at Camp Blueface, like something wrong with you, no cap.
You know what I think about? Like when I see stuff like that, what girl you think can have 20 grown men sleeping in bunk beds in one room? What artist do you think can have 20 grown men
What
sleeping in a
with female artists?
yeah to have 20
No.
grown men sleeping in one bedroom in bunk beds?
Men have way. There's no man who would do that because unless you have
I
to
wouldn't
be the
say that.
biggest simp of all time.
It's a lot of them. There's at least 20 of them in this world. Just staying. I'll be damn. I'm arguing with a nigga in a regular size room, not even a master room, on top and bottom bunk.
Hey, can I read you guys these 2 excerpts from the song with One Take J and Blueface?
Yeah, go ahead.
These 2 great excerpts. One is it says, "I'm like a toilet. I let this bitch use me." So that was a good one. I like that one. And in the hook, this one was actually kind of catchy when you put a beat behind it. But he said,
When you put a beat,
"Mama, shut the fuck up. You ain't even got no Prada." So, and he's talking about his mom in the chorus.
Symbiosis. Symbiosis. That's the word.
That's not a word, John.
Symbiosis. Symbiosis is a close
Three
relationship between
syllables,
two
bro, I swear.
Yeah,
two
go ahead,
species.
That's that nigga's limit, bro.
Mutualism
Tell
is
Google
a
to say it.
symbiotic relationship which both species benefit. A parasitism is a symbiotic relationship which one species, the parasite, benefits, and the other
Bro,
species, the
please,
host,
please,
is harmed.
John. Please. Say, Mama, shut the fuck up. You ain't even got no Prada.
So in the relationship
You had to tell your mom that shit.
between Low and the couch, Low and the couch is a parasitic or a
All right, bro. We give up. Give up. Give up.
He's a pear.
John used to sweat in English class when the class is reading.
No, I can read. I just can't say certain words.
Biology, it is like whoa.
It's like I have a list and I can't say certain words. No, I can read, but I just can't say certain words.
Periodic table.
Yeah, I got bad history with girls that major in biology. I don't know what it is.
Dang.
Very bad history. Yeah. So that's like that to me. That's women's horoscopes.
I'll be honest with you.
Like
okay,
you're in biology. Let me assume a whole bunch of shit about you now.
I'll be honest with you. I don't know why Blueface wants that many women in the house at one time.
Who cares why he wants it?
No, I'm just saying, but why? Why would you want that? That's like the biggest headache of all time.
I actually don't know.
Cap, just think about it, just down the hallway. It's a bunch of women just arguing all the time. Why would you want that?
You wouldn't even want to fuck that off now.
That's what I'm saying. Like
I wouldn't say that, but I mean the girls there are not all that bad either, too. Like they're not.
But they're not going to be all that bad. Those are the only type of women that would accept that type of lifestyle. Would not be the baddest women.
Like the lower tier strippers.
Yes.
True.
Well, a lot of daddy issues.
So they want Blueface to be their daddy.
I can smell the Yankee Candle in there.
And you know what's funny is like one of them was embarrassed because Blueface was like, "Oh, what you getting tatted on you?" And she's like, "Right here, I'm getting it right here, Blueface tatted right here on my neck."
You know,
and then he
Blueface
pointed
said?
at another girl that was on her bed, and he's like, "What you getting tatted?" And then she just turned away because she was sleeping. She hated her face as if like she
was embarrassed.
Yeah,
she was
in shame that she was sleeping in bunk beds at Blueface's manor.
This bitch said, "I'm the next big thing." Bitch, shut the fuck up and suck this big thing. That's what Blueface said. I'm gonna use that.
How can you even like?
John,
I don't even know. Like,
nah.
There has to be at some point in those women's lives, like hopefully coming soon, where they just like wake up and they just realize like I'm really in a bunk bed in a one hit wonders house right now.
He's had more than one hit.
But you know what I'm saying? Jesus, you're getting real specific right now.
He's had a few hits.
A 2-hit wonder.
When I was down, I hit the studio, hop in the booth, let the truth be told. Not a stripper, but I keep a pole. They gotta pay me now just to get up close.
How long ago was all this? How long Blueface been out? It's been like 3 years?
2 years?
2 years, something like that.
No, a little over 2 years because I was bumping him in Toronto. So
and he accumulated an empire. You know what I'm saying?
Probably 3 years.
He got a football field and a whole team of bitches in his room.
Blueface didn't sign no good deal. You know, Blueface.
That's a real question somebody asked on Twitter. Was like, how could he even afford this?
I mean, he's not. He got him bump beds.
Exactly.
He went to rooms to go and got a BOGO.
Exactly.
He got 4 bump beds. They all stay in one room. What
you about to do? Get him a king size? No.
Blueface had a song with the baby a year ago.
Or just have
22 mil
on YouTube.
Yep.
Or just have
That's
it called?
Horrible.
Or just have like multiple rooms. Just have enough. Or just have an Airbnb for him to stay at or something. You're gonna have that. Just have a Blueface house. They're not all in your space.
He does, yeah.
It's his house.
Oh, he sleeps there.
Oh, that's yeah.
I'm saying like have like
remember
you have a
exactly
yeah. So you're asleep right there, and they're here fighting.
Exactly.
Breaking your podcast equipment.
Is it that house that was in the music video with DDG?
Oh, yep, with the football field.
No.
The DDG one, right?
With the football field.
I don't think so.
I thought Blueface is a football field.
No. Blueface bought a house that's basically the size of this house, but in LA it's like 2.2 million. Like it's a crazy price. He was showing it. He showed like the house.
Wait, so he has a house he stays at, and he has a Blueface house.
No, the houses you referencing to, like he might have been showing off, was probably just leased or rented out. Like it probably wasn't his house, but he actually showed. Yeah. I remember specifically when he went on IG to go like flex the house that he just bought, and everybody was like, "Nigga, that's a regular house any other place in America."
See, if I was gonna do that, I would have got a house like a 6-bedroom house and put 2 like queen size beds in them, and they have their own kind of space. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna put 20 girls. How many bunk beds? It was like 6 bunk beds. So
6 bunk beds in one room.
In one room? What?
They were living like the Big Brother house. It's like 5 people.
They live like chickens. They live like chickens in the Blueface coop.
And they dead. I was gonna say, like, how do you
living like?
How do you get off work saying you gotta
like
go
exotic
home?
pets? You put pets on an airplane carrier and they all have like the little cages stacked up, and you walk through the aisles and you see they're living like pets. I mean, pets live better than that.
Do you know, like, your self-esteem has to be so low for you to allow that to be your life?
Like, you walk in here and Blueface said, "Come on in." Oh my gosh, it's so big. No, y'all in there. All of y'all are in that one room. So, you know what I'm saying?
You get in there and it's already 7 other girls in there.
I'm guessing it's one bathroom, too. It's one bathroom.
Oh, that's even worse. I just thought about that.
I hope he's sponsored by Drano. All that hair in the drain, all that shaving and... You know what
I
I'm
didn't
saying?
even think about that.
What that
Yeah,
smell
I
like?
ended up, yo.
What does
That's
that
a
smell?
logistical nightmare.
You got 22 brushes in the bathroom. Just think about
And
it.
you're
Lo.
living that way just so you can say I live with Blueface.
Think of it, 6 of them want to take a bath.
You're not. There's no way you go home to anybody. Like, you know, you go back to the crib or to your mom's house to like where your friends at, and they be like, I just left Blueface house, and you think that's a flex.
They
or
got a
something like
Lord of the
No,
Ring
there's-
in that toilet.
Well, a couple of them were ashamed. They were ashamed.
That bathroom tub ring probably stronger than life. They got to have a custom black tub so you just can't see the dirt. Just hop in there. I think it was 6 girls that want to take a bath at one time. Like, you got to take turns taking a bath. You got to have a timer.
And you've been in there for 5 minutes. Get out.
Think about all the hot water. Think about 7 girls wake up early taking
Yeah,
a
they
hot,
need like
hot
6
shower.
water heaters in that house.
And you know girls love super hot showers. They love scorching heat. I was at a girl's
Imagine
crib and she
scheduling-
ran a shower for me.
No
I hopped in
cap.
there, talked about I felt like Scorpion.
Imagine scheduling time with Blueface though. Like, you had to like put time aside,
Like a barbershop,
like, be with
at the barbershop
Blueface.
app, the Blueface app.
Yeah, like you had to literally like schedule time to when you're gonna take a shot. I'm being so serious. Them niggas was living like slaves.
I didn't want to say that. I was thinking it.
That's a slave quarter. And in Blueface's, the master bedroom is literally the master bedroom, nigga. Blueface is the master, and you go in there
And they all
you
getting
just sit
branded.
there- You just sit there and be like, yeah,
And they all get. Oh, you want a Blueface's,
They're
huh?
getting branded.
You want a Blueface's,
Oh
huh?
my god, Blueface is
I'm not flipping the camera no more. I'm just gonna keep it on low.
Blueface is a borderline slave owner, nigga. Is he paying them?
I mean, he giving them somewhere to stay,
Yeah, slaves did that too.
Yep.
I mean, the slave masters did that
and
too.
they go
right?
downstairs and, you know what I'm saying, pick out beats and make music. You know,
I figured he has him on OnlyFans. He's taking a cut.
dang. Think about she's getting an hourly
So
wage.
he's a pimp then. He's a pimp.
So they're making minimum wage? Or they
So
get
he's a
paid per
pimp?
show?
If he's
He's
doing
a pimp,
if
right?
He's doing that. He's pimping.
Or what if they're getting paid just off exposure?
I need to be a
Or
pimp. No cap.
the modern
Exposure off of what? Nigga,
the
Blueface?
modern term for that low is manager.
Oh.
He's their manager.
Oh, okay.
Pussy
okay.
manager.
Okay.
Yeah, so he could take the photos for them. Of
Oh,
course.
okay. He's a
There actually
manager.
is somebody I heard of that makes a boatload of money off managing 2 OnlyFans models, where he kind of shows them the ropes, everything, how to do it, everything, and then they just post themselves naked. I saw this clip though on 6 Buzz.
Why do you need to be manager on that? Let's have
But sometimes
let's have that
you
conversation.
gotta know what
Sometimes
to
you need
do.
tips and tricks, bro.
Let's have that
You
conversation.
might need some tips and
I
tricks.
mean,
You know how to
if
tease. Some
if
girls
you're a
may
woman
just-
and you need to be managed on how to take naked pictures.
No, it's not how to take them. It's how to take them without being completely naked.
And how to post them, how to promote yourself.
It's how to tease. Like, you gotta know how to tease
you
and
just
make
need
them
to be
want to
taking-
buy the
I mean-
naked picture. You know what I'm saying?
You should know how
Nigga,
to
you
tease.
ain't gotta sell it to me, nigga.
Yo, you should know how to tease too. Okay.
Exactly.
Like this.
Some girls don't know. Some girls just put it all out there, and it stops their money from being made. Cause you make more money off of the
And they just
imagination.
need to be taken advantage of. They need to learn. They need to loot. They need to learn. They need
Okay,
to fail to learn. That's what they need. That's what they need to do, bro.
Is what?
They need to just get taken advantage of.
What do you think that room
financially, nigga.
smell like?
That room smell nasty.
Like baby powder.
Think of if it's 20 girls in there. I know 4 of them have a little stanky, a little tarty, a little tart pussy smell. A little moistiana.
Yo,
know what I'm saying?
that room that smell like baby powder in Walmart perfume. That's exactly what it smell like. Bro.
Probably like moose knuckles, hippo farts,
That's
zebra hooves,
and salmon,
And you know what's crazy? Like
straight fish.
straight marlin sex, straight marlins having sex in the ocean.
I would never even want to talk to nobody like that. Yeah, your self esteem gotta be so low.
I wouldn't mind talking to, but I wouldn't not dating, just having
Oh, that's what I'm
conversation,
talking
having a
about.
conversation.
I might not even want to converse with them.
Out of curiosity, I would. Just
And you know, it probably was a casted for
learn.
that.
No.
You know, it was casted for that. Like, it was other girls that wanted that opportunity. Like, fuck, I missed to live in a bunk bed with
And
20
that
other.
means your life is meaningless. No
Huh?
cap. If you say like, "Fuck, I missed the opportunity to
Bro,
sleep
look at all of
down the
them.
hallway from Blueface," your life is meaningless.
yeah.
Well, I wouldn't say
obviously.
meaningless. Some people
No,
are
no.
like them.
No,
Meaningless.
it's meaningless.
Huh?
It's
You
meaningless.
have a meaning in your life, and living in a Blueface mansion superseded that meaning, bro? Come on,
You have a meaningless
come on, bro,
life.
that's a
I
meaningless
mean,
life.
some they
You
may
need to be
think
sniped.
they may think they may have a chance.
What, John?
They may think they have a
Hell,
chance.
why, nigga?
To have Blueface's heart, to fall in love, to be Mrs. Blueface or
This is not an
Mrs.
episode of The
Face?
Bachelor, bro.
Mrs. Blueface.
Face?
Hold on.
The bluest face.
Not running
What
an
if he
episode of
did
The
that?
Bachelor.
The bluest face. Miss Blueface.
Blueface running. For the love of Flavor Flav.
Oh,
For the love of
Flavor
Blueface.
Flav.
Yo, Blueface literally is running the episode for the love of Blueface, but no cameras, except for when he goes on IG Live.
Today's challenge, y'all get it tatted. Y'all get my shit tatted on you. Y'all getting it tatted on, man.
Next,
You
y'all
just
gonna
walk
change
around
our
going,
names to Blueface.
It
One.
might be a Netflix
Blueface
documentary. But you know what's weird? Actually, I saw a
should
lot
do
of
that.
comments online of people saying like, "Whoa!" Like they're comparing it to R. Kelly, and they're basically saying
No,
like,
I don't think
they're
so.
basically saying like, "Oh man, we're like 5 years away from like a documentary about this," which is like, 'cause people don't joke about the R. Kelly stuff now, at least not publicly. So it's like,
Huh?
people don't joke about it. They might meme him going like, "I can't take this anymore," but they don't joke
Okay,
about
Robert.
the accusations, right? But people feel comfortable joking about the shit going on right now, not knowing, but predicting that it's gonna
I mean,
blossom
nothing.
into some R. Kelly type
Nothing
stuff in
illegal
5
is
years.
going on. But what we don't know is it may be all entertainment. What if they're getting like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what if it's all?
What if they're being casted in movies and stuff?
Yeah, what if they're all casted to play this role just to get it to be talked about? And now we're talking about it as giving more light to it. He's making more money because people gonna get curious and know what he's doing and pay that money.
That's a 2000 IQ play right there.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
So you're thinking
Blueface
like,
doesn't have a 2000 IQ.
but he probably pays people to think for him. To say, hey man, I need to make some more money during this pandemic.
Yeah, paying nigga to think like,
See,
chat, I need a break.
He had to budget
it.
it because it's either pay someone to help him make more money or get them legit beds. So he gave them bunk beds so he can pay someone to think to make more money.
That's good. I mean, you know,
Because you can't do concerts during the pandemic, so he had to do something to make some money.
And
he was blowing
managing
it.
OnlyFans for a dozen women seems to be the meta.
And OnlyFans is making money if you know what you're doing.
100%.
So I mean, it's
You know, the
profitable.
average person makes like 150 on OnlyFans. A
Are
month?
you serious?
Yeah,
150,
the average person makes that much.
like $100 plus $50.
Correct. Don't let them lie to you, man.
Dang.
Don't let them convince you they all make tens of thousands, man.
But that makes sense though.
Of course it does.
That makes sense.
That is actually, that's worse though, because imagine you post yourself nude and then
You're making
a
$117 a
few
month.
$100s out of it, and like, but you can't take it back though, and now you just kind of lost out on a lot of opportunities because
Oh.
you can't be nude somewhere
Yeah.
and also have
There's
opportunities.
a spider behind you. I don't want you to turn to Peter Parker.
There's a what?
There's a spider behind you, but I don't want you to.
It's on the window.
It's on the window, but I don't want you to turn to Peter Parker.
Oh shit! I actually don't mind spiders. I don't kill spiders unless they bother me.
There's a video from Aaron Preach that you have to we have to reply to on playback.
You gonna name him? He's our mascot.
Yeah, he could be our mascot. What's his name?
You want to hit him? Hit him?
I'm not killing him.
I know.
What's wrong with
So,
you? I'm not gonna kill an innocent spider.
Yo, what else happened? Because there was a lot of stuff that happened on Twitter for the past couple of days. No cap. Twitter been kind of jumping low key.
We can name him Joe 00.
Joe, I don't like
Joe.
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 Dro?
Joe. So instead of low, it's JOW00. It's all of our names.
No,
Joe. Joe 00.
no, we could just call him Charlotte.
From like who?
Oh, you know.
I don't.
From the book.
They don't like the type of spider to have webs though. Like he just crawl.
What?
All spiders have webs, John.
They all can't make. All spiders don't have webs.
We can
Yes,
have
they
a fucking
do.
podcast mascot, guys.
No, they don't.
Yes, they do. Literally all.
All arachnates. You like that? Arachnates. So they all make webs. They have web making
say
ability.
Spiders, dog. Don't stop when you trying to get a 3 syllables. That's your peak.
Arachnates.
Your peak is 3 syllables. Nigga.
Arachnates.
No, nigga. Yo, don't see Marvel. I mean, don't see
Oh snap! It's 4 more of them.
Mortal Kombat. Where?
Wow, wouldn't it?
It's just all star code up.
Like, hey, mascot.
Yeah. The
Where's y'all
spider
doing the
knew English. He's like, oh, they say he don't care. Come out, guys. We're good.
Oh, wait, who was that? Who was that?
He
Who
said he
was
fucks
that,
with us. Come on out, guys.
Hey, you're
Come out
not
the
gonna
bit.
kill us, man. Tell the rest of them.
30 just come out. I'm dipping. Fuck
was
all
that?
that.
Who
I'm
was
getting
that
with Lee's
dude?
guns.
Who's that dude who snapped his leg in the fight?
Oh, that was Weedman, Chris Weedman.
That's tough.
Yo, I've only ever seen him from time to time in interviews. I tuned into the fight. 10 seconds after I tune in, I see him step backwards and his legs bent. And I was like, did his leg bend from backpedaling? That'd be crazy. And I missed the kick.
He got kicked so hard his leg broke.
No, he
kicked somebody.
Kicked someone so hard.
His leg broke.
Yes. And he didn't know his leg broke. So then when he took a step back to recover from the kick, his leg bent like in half, bro, from here. In half. It was scary. His skin even bent. Everything about it was just like
Dang. You kick somebody so hard, you're hurt.
Yeah, honestly, that'd be like
that's awful.
From now on, like nobody is kicking him in his goddamn calves no more. Yeah. And that wasn't even the fight I was looking forward to. I just wanted to see Usman fight.
Who's the that's the Nigerian
Usman and Masvidal. That's the only fight I wanted to see. So I tuned in. I was like, wait a minute, I've heard his name before. Might as well tune in.
Yeah, I didn't see
rip, he fell.
I heard he won. I heard he won though.
No.
The Nigerian dude.
Oh yeah, he did. Yeah, he's a beast.
You got Twitter Spaces yet?
I don't know if I have it. I don't care neither.
I got on my Android.
Congrats, man.
Don't see Mortal Kombat. It's a horrible movie.
It was crazy. I was telling people I had a good feeling about it.
No, it's not.
It is, John.
It's not horrible if you're a kid. But if you watch the original Mortal Kombat and you have knowledge on Mortal Kombat, you're kind of disappointed. You know what I'm saying?
You don't know the story of Mortal Kombat, do you?
Yeah.
I forgot.
If you don't know Mortal Kombat, it's just a new first time seeing it. It's like just an action movie.
There's still plot holes in it though.
You're like, yeah, it's a lot of plot holes, and then the fight scenes are like very, very quick, very, very quick. And
I don't know why they do that though. I don't know why they do this thing where they like in the fight scenes, because Jackie Chan talked about this, where like when he does fight scenes, he doesn't switch the camera angles that much, so you can actually look and see the impact of the hits. They were doing it all the entire time. They were just switching camera angles back and forth, back and forth, back and forth.
I guess because it's like super normal. Like they have power.
It's normal now.
Yeah.
It usually just means that those are bad.
What you call it?
Duelists.
And then like the fights were like people were losing that they should have got a little more beating. Like niggas weren't taking damage. Like you know what I'm saying? Like
I'm not gonna say nothing.
Yeah, hey. There was a movie called Extraction that dropped. A Netflix original dropped last year.
I heard. I think I seen that in Netflix said John should watch. I just haven't watched it.
You should watch it because it's a generic story, but the way they have all their fight scenes is so mind blowing that it been to Jackie Chan since I seen fight scenes that were that entertaining. There was a fight that lasted 7 minutes where the camera followed them through the car and up through buildings and inside people's homes. Yeah. Same smooth camera, and people will come from all. It was the most I don't even know how the fuck you pull something like that off.
I think the second one's gonna be better. I think they just put this one out to test the water. But I think they're
Mortal Kombat.
Yeah, they kind of like marveled it.
If it does bad, then it's not gonna be no second one, man.
I mean, I think it's gonna do good because it's different. It's refreshing. Like I didn't see this movie coming out anytime soon. It's like one of the movies like you watched as a kid, like a cartoon, like when the Ben 10 movie came out and it was like with real people.
What are you talking about? What story is this built off of? The games?
It's all. It don't even go off it really ran. It don't make no sense.
It's a new story.
And the main characters, like some people I don't.
So why does it matter if you've watched Mortal Kombat if it's a brand new story?
Because like if you watch Mortal Kombat, you're kind of disappointed. That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
Like if you know, like say you watch Pokemon or you watch Dragon Ball Z from forever, and they made like a real one, like that real one they made was garbage. You know what I'm saying? Remember they tried to make it with real people.
But not only I don't. To me, it's not. It's just changing the story. They do the same thing like anime. Whereas it's like, why are y'all changing the story for something that already exists? Even if you want to deviate from it from a little bit, that's fine. But they changed a lot of things, and then they changed it, and it didn't make any sense. Why? Not only didn't make any sense why they changed it, but even the things that they changed still did not make any sense. It was plot holes.
Like the movie is based before, I'm guessing, before the official tournament, because it's
supposed to be a prequel.
Yeah, before the tournament. That's what we know. We know when they get ready to go to the tournament and then fight all the people that we know from the game. But I guess this was before. But then people died before. Like it don't make it don't make sense. Like you don't.
No, he's trying.
Yeah, I'm trying not to.
I'm just asking. I'm asking Twitter any questions before we wrap it up.
Yeah.
So that's what.
Oh, yeah, cool. We good. We at
Say less. We out here.
We good.
We out, man.
We had a good conversation today too. It was good.
I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. I've been hearing a lot of people saying we need more like audience interaction. Like they want to send us emails.
So like I got a couple DMs like to answer questions, like peer-to-peer advice. Like before the videos, we answer a question or give advice.
Oh man, people used to
Answer.
do that where they send emails.
Yeah, and we listen to one, like see if they have any love advice or going through something in life, and
That'd be a good segment. No cap.
Here's a question.
All right.
For agent, how long do you see yourself living with Waleed?
Yeah, give an answer.
For low, I'm asking.
You gotta get an intro though. This is peer to peer. Ask us questions featuring Low, Agent Zero, and yours truly, John. What's the first question we have, Low?
The one is actually from a Twitter page called Producer John's Burner. For agent, how long do you see yourself living with Waleed? For low, when are you getting engaged? And for John, after you hit 100K, are you going to start doing YouTube full time?
I don't really care. Is that a good answer? Like, I don't plan the future like that. I'm not kicking him out, and he's not. If he doesn't want to leave, then he could just stay. I like having Waleed. He's annoying, so he keeps it interesting.
John?
Yeah.
After you hit 100K?
Yeah. Yeah. I'm doing it. Yeah.
I don't think you have to wait till 100K though. I don't know what the CPM look like on your side, but I don't.
Not really. Probably about like if I get to like, probably like 85, close to it. I mean 100K for sure. Just a little comfort zone. You know what I'm saying? After I get a milestone, you know what I'm saying, get a plaque. You know what I'm saying? Just put my all into it. You know.
And to answer the question, I don't know. I don't know when I'm gonna do it. Who knows?
I thought you said you already knew you were gonna get married.
He said when though. Not
You don't
I
know
already
when?
I thought you was engaged.
I can't say it because it's supposed to be a surprise.
So you do know.
No, I don't know right now. I don't know like what day. I don't have like a date set in mind right now.
Okay.
I really don't know how long to wait. Honestly, I
We
really
got one
don't.
thing to talk about though.
Why? What does that mean? You don't know how long to wait?
Like, is there a specific time where you're like give it a good amount of time to wait before you propose? Is there?
That's the dumbest shit I ever heard, bro.
I don't know. I'm asking. I've never proposed before, so I don't know.
I haven't either. So you asking another person who hasn't proposed?
I know.
I
I'm
just
just
don't.
I'm just saying.
I don't
in
know
general.
why you would follow someone else's rules for your own shit.
I don't know. I just don't know what is like. You know,
Who cares?
who cares?
You just waiting for someone else to tell you like, oh, that's normal. It's normal now. You can go.
But no, but even you, anybody would think like, oh, well, you propose after 2 months. That's too soon.
Yeah.
Okay, then. So yeah, so there would be some type of like how long do you think you should know somebody before you get on one knee and propose to them?
Do you feel like you know her?
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, do you think there could be more things to know about someone?
You've been up the whole time. You have not been down.
Yeah.
So
No,
you're just gonna wait.
I mean, there's other things to know about somebody. What do you?
You'll learn a lot about somebody
When you down.
Yeah.
You know. You tell.
Also, I have to be down for me to learn somebody.
I mean,
Yeah,
not
you're
really.
asking what else is there to learn. I'm giving you examples.
Oh, okay, that's
Just both sides of it. Why everything's great. Yeah, I mean everything's great. But when everything's down, let's see. You know what I'm saying? Let's see what happens then.
So I should fake like I'm broke to see like what she.
I would have.
You're doing a good job so far. You've been without a car for a while.
I'll just test her like, let me see. Let's say like, what if I say like, ooh, I won't be able to pay rent next month.
Or can you do that?
Do that and record that. Record the reaction and upload it to YouTube as a prank.
Right,
be like, yeah, YouTube I just got banned. My channel got deleted.
Oh,
so
okay.
I got a little bit of my savings, but I'm gonna need some help with some bills around this time.
Probably just gonna sign back up as Sherman Williams.
Yeah.
Just
So I'm gonna need you to take care. I need you to take care of rent and some utilities this month, or just this month, and then next month hopefully I'll be back on my feet.
Yeah. Okay.
And then if she goes, yeah, for sure, I got you. I help you. Or I don't have it, but I can figure out a way to get it. If she goes, Lo, what are you talking
that's
about?
Not enough. I'm gonna drag
You don't got any money saved?
No.
You don't have any money saved, Lo? You didn't plan for this?
I gotta drag him a little long because the
If I ever had a
obvious
girl that
answer.
came with that response is it's a wrap.
You didn't plan for this?
That's a wrap.
Are you out of your mind? That's your fucking response?
You want me to pay for rent?
Deleted and
I
that's
thought you
your
were a provider. You're a provider, aren't you? You're the man, right? Find a way. I don't have it.
Then you flip it back. You're a female, right? You're supposed to be supportive. Like she should be helping you look for jobs.
I doubt
other
she'll say that though.
opportunities.
She wouldn't say nothing like that.
Shit. Yeah, that'd be wild.
She's a good girl. She's a good girl.
She's
Okay.
a good girl.
Yeah.
Oh, you talking about Tia?
Yeah. I
thought you would like this hypothetical of like the girl saying,
No.
I was like, nigga, that's not a good girl actually.
That's a terrible girl.
I would say it's not a good
That's
girl.
a single girl.
Who pivoted. Nah, it's been a bunch of people who've been claiming that's what they want.
Yeah, they're
dog.
going.
That's what they want.
They went to the attic.
They want that
if you were
pressure
looking
on
for
them. They
them.
want that provider pressure on them. You know.
I don't get it neither. But I mean, what do I know? I just feel like sometimes people feel like they have more control over a situation when they could just You know what I'm saying? Had that role. That's an easy role to have if you have money. You know what I'm saying?
What role?
So it's like you kind of just like, whoa, but I do this already. So like pick up on these other areas I don't want to do type shit. But I don't know the psychological reasons why people desperately want to provide. I understand for children
because they're alpha males, man. What's wrong?
Because
with
they're
you,
alpha
bro?
males?
They're alphas.
I mean, I
You
just
beta.
I would just. Well, the reality is that I kind of naturally pick up that role because no one I talk to is making the type of money I make. So I just I'm having.
You're a natural alpha. Come on, man. Come on, you already saying it.
I'm not boxing nobody out. If I'm dating somebody and she says like, "Oh, let me pay for this," I'm not gonna be like, "Whoa, slow your roll."
Whoa now,
because I provide here.
Do you have a dick? I think I got the dick. I'm paying for this
I'm
one.
like, yeah, go ahead.
Do you have balls?
But that's what Kevin Samuels says. Like, you're talking with your dick right now. Like, nigga, what?
I mean, I don't mind. Like, it's not like I'm asking to play, but if once in a while you want to pay for something, go ahead. I appreciate that.
Nah, not Steve Harvey. He'd be like, yo, lower your voice right now. You told me you paying for something? What the fuck?
You're
is
embarrassing
wrong with
me.
Yeah, you're embarrassing me right now. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Yeah.
Oh, go in the bathroom and tell you to let me put on makeup. What the fuck is going on? Put your goddamn role.
I feel like in a relationship,
That'd be a wild thing for a guy to say, bro.
I feel like in a relationship, like if you're married or like a long-term relationship, y'all are partners. So it's more like what mine is yours, what yours is mine. So if you're paying for lunch,
How you feel about that?
you know what I'm saying?
How you feel about that?
If you're married,
If you're married or in a long-term relationship, like you plan on getting married, like you'll be dating for like 2 or 3
also
years.
that's like a thing to say. That's not a real thing though.
It's not a real thing, but
Like because if you take my car and I need it, then we're gonna have problems.
yeah, I'm not
Shit.
saying like that, but like say if you like
Like-
y'all together, like in a marriage, y'all have your own money, but it's kind of like, oh, we gotta buy groceries.
Yeah, so in
It's
that
like-
sense, like it's pooled money too.
Yeah,
like,
it's
you know what
pool
I'm saying?
money.
Like,
It's like it was gonna benefit y'all anyway. Like we both got to eat. So if I pay today, you pay tomorrow. It cancels each other out. It's not like we taking turns, but it's like, hey, I'm getting ice cream, and if I'm the one driving the car, I'm just gonna pay for it. I'm not gonna look for the path. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like stuff naturally I do. You get what I'm saying? I don't know if it's making sense, but
I'm trying to find a thing before we wrap it up. But you just a natural alpha. That's
yeah, I
it.
ain't see me.
I'm a natural.
You're an alpha.
I'm
You're
still
natural.
here.
You're a natural alpha, dog. That's it. That's the reason why it comes so natural to you.
So
It just comes so natural to you because that's what you're supposed to do, man. You're supposed to provide. Also, Davis asked us on a scale of 1 to 10, rate him as a human being.
As a human being,
Yep.
he's a great human being.
no, he's not.
On a scale of 1 to 10, just rate Davis.
He's a 1,
A human being?
bro.
Yo,
he
saying
falls.
saying Davis is a 1.
He falls all the time. He's allergic to grass and
you-
pollen.
But you didn't. Oh, I thought we were talking about.
He's had a car for a year that's a Tesla, has suspension issues and is trash. Like he has
Are
to
we
get a
rating
new
his
car.
life or
He
him
said
being
as a human.
as just flesh and meat?
Yeah.
I mean, he's not.
saying Davis is a 1 is a
I mean, if we're
human
rating his.
Can it get worse?
If we're rating his
being.
stability,
Stop.
I'm being dead ass.
are we rating his
Stop.
stability?
He falls by himself.
It can get worse
You can get worse than Davis?
He's thick.
because he don't have no. Okay,
That's a benefit, dude. Okay, we might be 1.5. 2. We'll go with 2.
Davis getting a little thicker too.
Yeah,
I know
is.
we said this.
I saw him
podcasts
early.
ago.
He was here right before you came. He was
Oh,
here.
for real, he was.
And he was
How
just
he was
waddling.
looking? Oh,
He was, like,
okay.
shaking that shit while he was
Just
walking down
shifting?
the hallway.
Did you run the bobble butt idea? by him?
I didn't know.
Bobble butt.
Somebody does need to run that by that nigga.
The bobble butt.
That means that he might not take it serious, but I might have
That would make money, bro.
It would.
On some no troll
Yes,
stuff,
it would.
that'll make money.
We might have to like buy that nigga likeness. Just make bobble butts for him.
We'll just-
Think about you sitting at a long table with like a bunch of white men talking about a plan of a bobble butt, and a prototype comes out, and they like bring it. And they're like, bring it in, and they like a big like 4-foot bobble butt. Bring it in and come on, David, try it out, smack it. Like it's so big you smack it. Like
Wait,
you know those
what do you rate Davis?
you know those pop toys
as a human.
What do you rate Davis as a human?
As a
John?
human, an 8.
Yeah, I give Davis like an 8.
He's not a bad person. I mean, he can't walk.
I'm not talking about his personality.
So what? As a human, what are we
I'm not
rating?
talking about his personality.
So what is it?
Nigga, there's no way he's
I'm not
a
talking about his
1.
personality.
He's a 1 or 1.5.
I'm
we
talking
talking
about
about-
him.
First of all, his ass doesn't go from a 1 to a 1.5. That's a big ass. This is at least a whole point.
That's why I said 2, bro.
Oh, you went up to? Okay,
Yeah, I went up
okay,
to
okay,
2.
okay.
Dead ass. Who
Deadass.
just casually
With all that ass,
falls?
how do you fall that
That's
much?
not enough to go from a 10 to
He's
a
allergic
1.
to everything.
How do you fall with all that ass? You should be more stable, shouldn't you? Like, Lo, you got a lot of
He might not
ass.
just-
You don't fall that much.
But it's like
He
it's
might just
basic
not be
shit though. Like when
accustomed
you
to it,
pull
though.
up to A&P shoots and there's problems because Davis has like no etiquette because he doesn't know like when not to dive at someone's ankles.
Like his
it's
ass
stuff
so
like
big.
that.
Is that why you got to shit a lot?
Because I don't deal with that.
That why he shits a lot?
enough.
Huh?
That's why he shits a lot.
Oh yeah, he keeps eating the same hot wings that make him shit a lot. Like that's like come on, man.
So you got him at a 2.
He's a 2, bro.
I'll give him. We can't use 7, so I'll give him a 6.
He's a 6 as a human. He's above average
Yes.
as a human being.
Yes.
Actually, do we count his brain?
Are you retarded?
Are we
nigga?
counting?
Are you retarded?
Bro, are we counting his brain?
So what are you doing?
Okay,
you
if
just
we- if we
objectifying
count-
Davis from his falls and his fucking allergies?
I think I only counted as bad things.
Yeah, I was like, what's wrong with you, nigga?
Okay. If we're counting his brain, are we counting his personality?
I thought you said
Those
you
are
weren't
all
counting
him
that.
as a
That's what I'm saying. Like as a human, we counting the
Okay, so
personality,
everything.
the ass, all of it.
Then he's
You
like a
defaulted to only negatives for Davis and gave this nigga a 1 in the beginning.
he's like a 7 then, bro.
You can't use 7.
You can't
You're
use
using the
seven.
Kevin Samuel scale.
Why?
7 doesn't exist.
He's actually a 7.
7 doesn't exist.
7.5.
That's a safe number.
He's an 8.
Okay, so we all want the same thing.
But that's including personality and everything though.
Yeah, that was.
He's like very like stubborn.
You think he's
but,
gonna
like,
grow into his ass, or like is it
No,
ass?
he ends up just losing. When he loses weight, he goes all his weight goes straight to his ass.
So can you lose the ass, or you just gotta grow into the ass?
No, I just told you when he lose weight, his ass drops. It drops at least.
Davis-
he
Davis-
drops up a pant size or two.
Davis
when he-
recently gained weight and Dead told me like, nah, I'm bulking, dog.
Yeah, his ass is bulking.
He's
was
is
not
bulking,
bulking.
but
He
not
was
the
not-
right bulking.
No, he not bulking at all,
He's
bro.
getting bigger.
That's not even a dirty bulk. That's just gaining weight.
Yeah. He has
Why
a
would
gym in his house, like a room
He's
away
an
from
8
his
as a
room.
person because he's actually a good.
He's
like,
a great person.
He has good
Exactly,
intentions.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? He's never really ever malicious.
Saying niggas a 1 is like that nigga's the devil.
But
no
as
cap.
like a person though, like excluding his personality and like
bro, David, just say he's an 8, bro.
his intellectualism, because he
you
could
think
be
you
smart
think girls
sometimes.
go to like plastic surgeons and show them Davis butt as an inspiration, or like what I want to get? Like
Imagine Whiskey Cream showed the silhouette of Davis. He's like, this is what I want.
Can you get me like this, Dr.
can-
Miami?
Can you
trying to-
give me like this?
he just cut the neck off. You just see like
Oh shit! Even Dr. Reverend's like, whoa, who was that? Who is she? He's
I
like,
need,
no,
I
not
need
a
to make
she.
a mold of that person.
That's a man right there. Yeah, Davis is an 8. I give Davis an 8 as a human being. But you gave Davis.
Eight is a little. Yeah, no, he's an 8, but his personality carries it though, bro.
That's him though. That's still him as
Yeah,
a
he
human
carries it short.
oh
like,
man.
So if it wasn't that, it's a 2.
bro, without his personality, it just drops. If you put like a bad person into Davis, like
How about this? We do that to ourselves. What is John?
at a 10,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just answer the question with personality and answer it without personality.
I think John is a.
With personality first.
I think he's a 9,
Without personality.
like an 8,
His personality goes up 1.
because he's really funny, so he gets points. But John is just like
No,
he's just
you said
naturally good
a
at
point.
things. Like he could think of stuff off the dome quickly. He's naturally athletic as fuck in everything.
Okay.
He's tall. He has like a 9-inch dick.
I don't know if
I was about to say something, and I was about to say something troll. I was about to troll and say something sweet, and then you said that, so I'm glad I didn't say it. I was about to troll. I was like, "You want me to go over there and kiss you right now?" And then you said something about my dick, so I just can't say it. No more.
So I'd say like 9, but excluding his personality, he loses points because then he's not as funny.
I'm saying so without the personality, he drops only to an 8.
His still like his body, like if you just put another person in it, that's still a good like person. That's a good body to be in. Like if you was stealing people's vessels in the future to just have a life, like he wouldn't be the number 1 prospect, but you'd be happy if you got John though. That's what.
Like if you came back, like you died and came back, you get to pick a body.
Yeah, and like
Did you pick my body low, or you pick
like
David's
if
body?
Dwayne the Rock Johnson was was not available
No, I'll
and you
pick
got
John.
John, like you'd be pretty happy with John.
I'll say
What if you came back as Davis? Or one day you woke up and switched lives. You woke up and you got out the bed and you got off and your butt was still sitting on it. You're like, when did I get this wagon?
You know what's funny?
I'll say 6 to 8. 6 to 8 for John.
You give a range?
No, 8 with personality, 6 without.
Oh, okay. You know you don't have to drop automatically without personality. You know that, right?
I know, but John personality definitely adds value to him as a person, though.
I'm not saying it doesn't, but if you strip everyone of their personalities, now you're rating John out of 10. On the same scale, when nobody has personalities, he's still really like it's still an 8. Like he's John.
I could do a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff you probably think I couldn't do. I could do.
There's things John could do better as a human being, though.
I guess.
Yeah. Exactly.
That's why he didn't get a 10.
That's what I'm saying.
You give me a 6.
Yeah, I give you about a 6 or 7. You have to move down 2 spots without personality.
Why?
Not really.
Because his personality is that good.
But I mean, like, you don't have to have, like, like Marshawn Lynch. He was a great person. He didn't say shit at all, though. His personality, like, he had the personality, but before, remember, he was doing that thing where he wasn't talking. Like you, or like Kawhi,
but that was his personality.
Or Kawhi Leonard
doing that though.
What about Kawhi Leonard?
Kawhi's a better example because Marshawn Lynch was doing that on purpose.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, if that was really him, though, he was still a great.
But it wasn't though. That was his personality to purposely not saying.
What about Kawhi Leonard?
Kawhi's a better example. So, I would agree. I think if Kawhi was more personality based, there's no way he would not be. People unanimously say he's the second best player in the league.
Kawhi's a 10, bro.
I don't know how big his dick is, so I can't say that.
You know how big his hands are.
That nigga does have big hands, so by default he has to have a big dick.
No, I didn't say
by default that nigga has to have a big dick.
I don't.
Right, he might be a 10.
I'm not talking about what you're talking about. Just by the way. So.
But having big hands immediately translates. You can't have those big of a hands and have a small dick. There's no way. Imagine masturbating with that. There's no way.
With your hand just swallows your whole dick.
Shaq size hands and a small dick. His hands as big as Shaq's. There's no way.
You could do the little 2-finger routine.
That's just.
Okay. All right.
Let's wrap this up.
Don't ever say it again.
Let's wrap this up. Yeah. Yo, that's it, folks. Outro. You don't got nothing to say after that, though. That was your last words.
You could, though.
Lo, any last words?
No, I had literally nothing else to say.
Right, John, anything else you want to say? No, I'm straight, bro. For real, I'm straight.
So even.
All right. What?
A nigga doing this to jack off.
Playing a little cello.
That nigga doing this.
Playing.
A nigga moaning doing this right here.
Fuck. Come on.
No, there are audio listeners. Stop it.
Oh, a nigga rubbing his fingers.
Fuck. Yeah.
How much could possibly come out of that?
Yeah, boom. It go.
Yo, if you say boom at the
Go Raptors. I'm a claw.
John, fucking stop, man. Stop, bro. I'm too tired to be doing this, bro. I'm fasting. I'm tired.
All right, wrap with the podcast. You didn't even intro to nobody.
Hey, welcome to the podcast. Exit to the podcast. Spotify, Google Play, Stitcher. Thanks. Apple Podcasts, 5-star. YouTube videos available at peer-to-peer. Subscribe, notifications. Make sure to
join Noti gang.
Fuck Audio Mac. That's producer John. This is Lo. This is me. We'll catch you guys in the next podcast. I'm out.